Okay, right, tonight I'm going to do 2 mail cards for you, and I've used, they're vintage, and I've used this CD. I'm not sure if you can see it because I'm having trouble with my vision. It's called Man About Town, and I printed off a lot of the background papers and the toppers from this CD. I will put a link to it because it's got some fabulous papers. So I want to show you just 2 of the cards, and I'm going to do a variation of these cards. Now this one is black card, and I've added buttons, and this doily is from my autumn kit, what Deb put together, and the backing papers which has been distressed, and the topper and the sentiment here. On the CD it does do, this is a complete papers, toppers and everything and that you print off on 2 sheets, and you make it's called a gatefold card. And I've added bling. This is the bling from Deb's store, and I've distressed it with changed the colour because it's silver tone. I've changed the colour with alcohol ink, just so I know it still looks silver, but it isn't. It has changed the colour. The lighting's really bad, and I can't wait for the summer to come, I tell you, because I'm doing it in the dark because it's 8 o'clock here at night. So they're the 2 cards. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do a different variation. I never do 2 cards the same, but I just want you to see that Deb's, you can use the doilies, and I've used buttons. I'm going to use buttons from her stall to make mail cards as well. So I just want to show you, this is one of the that gatefold card. If you print it off 2 sheets, they will do that card that I've just shown you. So all that will make that card. So mail cards are really difficult to make. So I'm going to make a square card. I'm going to this is a 7x7 square card, and I'm going to turn it so it's like a tent card instead of the usual side. So I'm going to do it like that. I've got some nice black card, some craft card which I'm going to distress with distress ink. I printed off a sheet of backing paper from the CD, and I'm going to distress that. This is one of the doilies that I've cut down from my autumn kit, what Deb put together for me, and I've got the topper and a sentiment. So it's really very simple. Mail cards, a lot of crafters say that mail cards are very difficult to make, so, and that they're painted. So I love my vintage, and this CD, it always comes to my rescue for making mail cards. If you've watched my YouTubes before, you know that I don't do wet glue. I don't like it, not when I'm making greetings cards. So I use double-sided tape, and I also so I like to I have more control. So has anybody got any, is everybody all right? Hello Amy. Ladies, is that Rhonda? Rebecca, are you here as well? So what I'm doing, I'm putting it on at an angle. I just think it gives it more, so that's what I'm going to do with the first layer, is just put it on at an angle. And the second layer, I've got, have you tried these circular distress sponges? They're fabulous. Oh, thank you, Deb. Queen of cards. I need me crown. You can make me a crown for when I come. Do you know it's only 10 weeks, Deb? 10 weeks? I'm so excited. Hello, Lady Rebecca, how are you? Right, so as you can see, I've distressed around the card, and I'll do the same, and I'll put it at an angle at another a different way. So I've spent all day, would you believe I nearly forgot, sacre bleu. So I'm running around this afternoon trying to suss out what I'm going to teach you all. So what I've done with this, I'm not sure if you can see, I'm putting it at an angle the opposite way to the way I put the black one, making sure obviously that it goes on the card. There we are. Can you see? Yes, what you do, Kim, is it? You put tape on all around. I know it's not very good to see. If you put tape all around, and then what the best way is to, I'll just put this one down and I'll talk through it with you, okay? And then I've got, by not taking all the double-sided tape off, you've got that manoeuvrability. So can you see now what I've done? I have actually done it so it's not straight, not uniform. I like to not always, sometimes I do like it and other times I don't, but when I'm doing this I don't. So again, I want to distress around my topper, my lovely card that I printed off. And the beauty of this CD is you can print it onto paper, good quality paper, not your copy paper. 200. You see, here in the UK we do GSM. I know in the States you do weight, so I'm not really sure, but you need a decent size weight of card. So for Kim and you ladies, what I do, I put double-sided tape all the way around, okay, and I just peel it back on all four sides halfway. Can you see? So I've got 4 tabs, and now when I'm positioning it on my card, make sure it's the right way up. If I put it down and it's not the way I want it, I can lift it up, because I've still got these little tabs, and it gives me the ability to remove it before settling, and I can just place it down. I'm happy with that, so I'll just press it down and then just take the tabs off. That's the way I've always done it, and there we go. That is that. I'm really sorry about the visibility of this. I hope you can see it. What colour am I using? I am using Vintage Photo, my favourite. Thanks, Kim. So it's just because I don't like using wet glue on cards. For me, when I use wet glue, such as the Collao and other glues, I always find it, I can never get a nice flat surface. It always bubbles on me. So I mean, some people do it really, really well, and I've just never mastered the art. I either put too much on or too little. So for me, double-sided tape is all I use. Now to the fun bit. I have got, what have I done now? This one's quite a simple one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that at an angle using my trusty, I don't want it to go square on, I want it to go at an angle, and I'll use my heat gun for that. And I remembered to plug it in, which is a miracle because usually I forget. And all I do is just, where would we be without the heat gun? Glue gun. Do you know, if my friend Kath was listening to me, she'd burst out laughing because I always call it a heat gun. It's a glue gun, ladies. Sorry. Can you see? So I've done it, placed the doily, which I have cut down actually. I placed the doily at an angle so I don't lose the paper underneath, because I really like that. I like frayed burlap too. And then I've cut this topper out, and I've already distressed around it, and I'm just going to place some hot glue, and I think I'm going to need more hot glue because I nearly finished that one, and I will just place it at an angle so that goes that way. So I'll do it straight, I think. There we are. Can you see? And then for this I'll just distress the edges of my topper, my greeting. On my husband's side of the family there are only boys, none of them have had girls, so I have a lot of male relatives to make cards for, and this CD gets a lot of airing. And then I think I'll put it there, put it at an angle. Yeah, there we are. And that, ladies, is the first card. Have you got any questions before I move on to the next one? Are you okay with it? Is everybody alright, ladies? It's called Man About Town, and it's from Crafty Hands. I will put the link below, and what was I going to say to you? And they will send to America as well. This is so they will. I have spoken to them because obviously I wanted to make sure that I could use it with my Ustream tutorials, and they're very good about that. So it is called Man About Town, and it's called Man About Town, and it is if you've got, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to type it here for you so you can make a note of it. There we are. It's undergone artsy, and it's cracked. There we are. There's the link there. I've written it for you so you can write it down and take it away with you. I hope that's all right with you, Deb. So that is the first card. Okay, ladies. Now I'm going to move on to my second card, and for this let me just get a glue stick. So what have you been up to today? I know it's only what, 2:15 where you are. It is here 8:15 at night. Hello. 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 Right, okay ladies, I'm going to go on to my second one. Now for this one I am going to I've used craft card for the base and folded it in half to make a landscape A5 card. Thank you, Deb. Sorry about that. Okay. Is it okay to go on to the next one? Has anybody got any questions? For this card is well done, Deb. Here, I'm not sure of the measurements of your, we call it A4, I think it's A8 by 11, is it? Score that in half and that you'll get this card, this size of card, okay? Here in the UK it's we're in centimetres, but I'll measure it for you. So this is 11 and 3/4 by 8 1/4. So I think it might be the same in America. And all I've done is just folded it in half, and that makes the base of the card. Okay. Then my first layer is navy blue card, because I like blue and brown together. I think they look really classy, especially in the mail cards. I've got some baker's twine. You're welcome. I've got some baker's twine. I've got a topper and a gentleman topper, sentiment. I've got these buttons are from Deb's store, and they're the Tree of Life. Hello, Babu. And I've got them, and this is one of the doilies that I used here, and this is the outside of it, so I'm not wasting anything. And I'm going to add 2 of the corners. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet, I've not decided, but I just thought kind of either side, and then put the buttons up. I like to work in a rule of 3s, so I like them to all mix and match. And then I've got I'm just going to have a play, and that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. What do you think? Can you see? I'm not sure about the twine. I think I might leave that off actually, because it might be a bit too. And then took the. What do you think of that design? Is it okay? Have you got any suggestions? Thank you. Thanks, Babu. Alright then, well, we'll go to put it together. So again, I want to actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress this with my scissors. I want more of a distress look than a clean look. So I just distress the card. Sorry ladies, I bet it looks like I'm doing it funny because I'm left-handed. But I just thought for this one, just to give it a bit of a shabby chic look, and using my scissors. I have got one of those Tim Holtz paper thing, you know, paper shredder things, but I can't find it, so my scissors will come in handy. So there we go. So I've just done that, just shredded the edges with my scissors. Again, all four sides I prepared for the class because I didn't want you all sitting there watching me add tape. And again, I'm going to do it at an angle because I like my angles. There we are. Can you see? Just gives it a bit of interest instead of being straight. So that goes there like that. Okay. And I'm going to distress this as well with my scissors. Are any of you card makers? Do you make cards, or are you into altered art? Do you make cards, ladies? You know, if you ever want to do cards and, you know, kind of have a, I'm in chic critique, and obviously I'm on Deb's design team. You know, so if you get stuck on that, you're more than welcome to PM me. I'm always around. See, and I've just, can you see? I've distressed it. Don't worry, Rebecca, I'll have you making cards when I see you in June. So for this one I'm using faded jeans. Okay? And all I'm doing is just, I don't want that white, so I'm just going to distress, add the blue to it, just to give it a bit of interest. Take the white away. So can you see how it looks? And of course I've put tape on the back as well, so I'll do the usual trick. But before I put that down, I need to sort out these. So I'm just going to add a bit of blue, not too much, to the doily. I love these. They take the ink so well. Just to add, I've not taken all the cream off, but just added a bit of colour to it, just to liven it up a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one there, and I think I'll put that one there. That's what I'm going to do. And I just put a little bit of hot glue on. Ow! 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 That hurt. By gum. What have you been feeding your Violet smiley face on? Oh, Rebecca. So I've done that. Okay. Can you see? Can you see the blue? It just, you can still see the cream. Okie dokie. Right, now I'm going to put that, let me just, I can't decide now which way I'm going to do it. Let me just think. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm turning it upside down on you. So I'm going to do that like that. Okay. It's where I want it to be. So what do you think of that? Look alright? You happy with that? Thanks, Kim. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to distress this as well, the topper, just so it all matches in. There we are, and that's distressed too now. It's a good one, isn't it? There's some lovely images on here on this CD. Honest, you will love them. Right, so I want that one to go there like that. Typical, 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 typical. Yeah. So I'm going to put that there like that. Yeah. So that's it so far. Is it Vanessa? Vanessa, the reason I do it like that is because it gives me more control of where I place my card. So if I put it down and I'm not happy with it, I still can lift it off. Thank you. So now I'm going to add the right, I'm going to add the sentiment now, and I'm not going to distress around this. I'm just going to ink it with the faded jeans and just pop it on there. I mean, once you get all your elements together, making cards is so easy. Well, alright, I've been doing it a long time, but so that's that. And now all I've got to add is the buttons. Oh, thank you for coming. It really, it does me good. I really enjoy teaching. So I'm just going to put a couple of these buttons on the top corners, top and bottom corners, and then we've made the card. This card, we call it A5, but it is half of your, it's half of this. In England we call this A4, and it's 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. So it's half of your card. How would I mail it? I would, we have envelopes. No, sorry Deb, I removed the shank. I removed the shanks. And that's the card. Do you like it? I don't make my own envelopes because my cards, I get my I think they're called C6 envelopes to fit these cards. Thank you, thank you. Has anybody got any questions? So as I was saying, these are the two cards that I've made to date, and you can see how quick and easy they are to make. You could add other embellishments, but sometimes for a mail, not really. Thank you, Rebecca. I really enjoyed teaching doing these classes, and I can't thank Deb enough for letting me do them. I had a bit of a panic attack earlier because I couldn't get voice, sound or vision, but I do appreciate you stopping by today. Okay, Debs. I tell you, ladies, they really are a good investment, these CDs. Kind of, the papers are fabulous, and again, Deb's shop, ladies, is amazing. She's got some fabulous stuff, and she's got loads of ideas. Do you do this? No, I do it once a month. You're welcome, Deb. And thank you all so much, ladies, for attending. It's been a pleasure teaching you, and I hope, I'm on Facebook, I'm in the Chic Critique group, and if you get stuck or want help, just PM me. My name's Linda Simpson, and I'm easy to find. Thank you, Amy. Yes, what you do is you put your CD into your computer, and it'll come up, and it's really very easy to follow, and you just print off what you want. Thank you. Well, that's it for today, ladies. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really do appreciate it. Thanks, Deb, for all your helps, and my DT sisters. Love you. Thank you. And I'm going to sign off for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies, and I hope to see you again soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in my next class, but I'm sure Deb and I will come up with something. Have a lovely day and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm signing off for now. Bye bye everybody. Thank you.